Very.
When you think about
Yeah.
business, and you're proof of this, business is a marathon. It's not a sprint. And in
No.
franchising, it's really important if you're looking for something that you're going to invest in, because most franchisees, when they're joining a franchise group, this is about their future, their retirement, providing for their family today. Um, it's really important. Longevity is one of those things that's proof of a brand working, that it can work over many years. And as we talked about earlier with technology changes, that it continues to work. And it's something that I believe people should look at when they're looking to join a franchise, to look for that longevity. Now, the funny thing is you've now got some what I'd call second generation franchisees, right?
Oh, yeah. The kids have taken over. Ha, yeah, we have. We've got some 20, they've been in there 20 years. And so we've got some Maltese that have been in for a long time, selling off, parts of the farm, different paddocks, but keeping a home farm. And their son, at this stage, there's no daughters, it's all sons. So the sons are taking over one of the territories, and they're getting mentored by the parents to go into business, and they're going to run the business. So, yeah, we got quite a few of those that have taken over or worked in the business with dad and mum. That has its own challenges, and like all, particularly fathers and sons, it's yeah, if you send them off with the other guys, don't take them out to work with you because it doesn't always work well. Um, and then they'll take over territory. So we've got currently one, two, three. We've got three or four, we've got four currently
I think you've got
in the process.
4, 5.
Yeah, four father sons, and they were all Maltese. So they've sold off part of the farm and kept the home paddock. So
And that's a big thing.
sorry about the
No,
analogies.
no, no. That's cool. I love analogies. The thing that I always think about is, I grew up with my parents in business. Is the inside story. You see when you see the bad days. It's not like you're coming in and buying it. And so, for kids to actually take over a parent's business, that says a lot more to me, because they actually know warts and all what's going on. But the funny thing is
Mm.
you don't just have kids of them taking over. You've actually got like 4 or 5 people who were staff who have bought the
Mm.
franchise off someone when they're ready to retire. And so,
Mm.
it's a different second generation, but they're employees who have then bought the business. You've got a few of those as well, haven't you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we've got one just took over, and she was in the business for 7 years as a admin, and then bought the business. It's And then we've got another guy at the moment who's been working for a franchise partner for 5 years. He takes over in October. He's buying two of his territories. So, yeah, we've got a few, and we've had a couple of big transactions as well. So we just had $1 million transaction, which was extraordinary, and but fantastic. So yeah, we've got a range of transactions that are from 200 to $1 million, and it's all about effort. If the effort's been put in and the assets there, no one's going to buy a business for $1 million if it's not worth it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So when we go back to one of your first questions, can you make money out of gutter cleaning? Yep.
Yep. And I just did a quick add up in my head. You said you've got 62 franchisees in 90 plus territories. When we just
Well,
added that up, between kids taking over and employees buying that business, that's probably more than 10. We're talking 10 to 15% of your network has actually come from seeing it firsthand. And to me, that's a big indicator, because, as I said, they know exactly what's happening. They know the good, the bad, the ugly, the fantastic. But the biggest thing, and I've trained a few of them taking over, they're like, well, I can make more money in the Gutter-Vac business than I can elsewhere else. So it seems kind of crazy not to take over. I know what it's going to take to keep building it. And the exciting thing is they always come in and go, oh yeah, I can do it better. We're going to grow it to the next level. So
of
even
course.
selling them, like I know you had recently had a multi-unit sell, for $1 million. Like, there was still growth in that business. It hasn't topped out.